I feel nothing.
Made me feel like he could have gone a different direction. It would have been more successful. But I feel like this kind of album cover is what's like cool right now. Like to do like these portraits where it's like a lot of colors and he's got like a fit off that like is very specific to like who he is.
Yeah,
And
no qualms on the fit. The fit goes crazy.
no, the fit's tight.
Pi'erre has this way of really putting some sauce on the way he raps on a chorus or just something that he says, but also not bodying the line or the lyric like really at all. Like sometimes he has like a good simile or a good bar, but I really enjoyed Biology 101, but that hook is just kind of funny to me, like taking to the hotel like I'm Cassidy. I just want your body like anatomy. And then the song is called Biology 101. I didn't really follow him through that like maybe he wanted me to, but this like the sauce level on that song made it another high point for me that I enjoyed.
This is practice. I love this one.
Yeah. SpongeBob. Yeah. Wait, yeah, this is fire too. This is super fire.
I was big time into this, and even that little pre-chorus that he uses right when the song comes on. That's straight off TLOP4. Like that's exactly what I want from him.
Yes, I love.
Like, euphoric, like he's got the melodies, the harmonies, everything.
Yeah, very T-Lot 4 to come in with like a pre-chorus. Yeah, I dig that too. Something I noticed about this album is that it's kind of all gas, whereas like T-Lot 4 has some slow down moments that are really fire and really like just pitches the whole mood downward. Whereas a lot of this is like it does take up some different paces, but not really the range of pace that T-Lot 4 brought. And for an album that's an hour long, I kind of would like that. I kind of would like a little bit of just like mood swings a little bit more. Because again, with the transitional style that he does, like he'll take a song that's moving quickly and slow it all the way down, or he'll take a song that's like slow and turned out and like turn it up and pitch it up and then transition to the next thing. And those moments are still there. Those characteristics are still there, but mostly to serve something to like speed it up or hype it up and move forward. So I felt like there's almost like a little bit of like instant gratification to this album that is kind of uncharacteristic of what made T-Lot 4 really, really dope and re-listenable over time. But
yeah, I hear that for sure, and that's actually why I think putting For You as the last track, I thought that was a bad decision, because I was really interested to see how that was going to fit into the middle of the album.
Yeah,
I was hoping there'd either be more songs like that surrounding it, or there'd be cool transitions in and out of it. And the fact that it's just tacked on as the closer, I feel like that was a miss there. I think there was room there for him to create some of those moments you're talking about in the middle of the album, as opposed to just phasing out on that.
Yeah, I agree. I also kind of felt like there wasn't any one song that immediately struck me as giving For You a run for its money as the best song on this album. So I wonder if for y'all, is For You the best song on here? Because if so, then it being the single and the closer track, yeah, it does give me kind of a tough look for the album experience on this. Best song?
I mean, I'd definitely throw Practice out there. I referenced that. I love that one. Retroville was really good as well. Outside of those two, though, I think I'm with you. I mean, For You, it set a high bar. And I know you guys hate to do this, and I hate to do it too, where you pick a single as the best track, especially when it's the closer. But, I mean, it's got to be up there.
Yeah, I agree. He came out with the fire. Like, it was on another level. So it gets you really hyped for what this album is going to sound like, because you're right. If it's in the middle and other songs around it are as good or better, or at least like in that range. Like for me, we talked about Young Nudie a couple weeks ago, and also I just had to give another fucking shout out to Dylan Cinemasai, who wrote the Pitchfork review for T-Lot 5. It's out now.
Oh, cool.
People can read that. Yeah, that was a really, really cool look. And I guess they asked him to do it. So, yeah, shout out him. But, shit, I distracted myself. I forgot where I was going with that. But, with Young Nudie, because we talked about Young Nudie with Dylan. I really, really liked the G Herbo feature single, Set a High Bar. But I went into the rest of the album feeling like the rest of the music, like, kind of also, if not outdoing that song, really hung around in that range. So, again, things still have room for them to grow on me in terms of the Life of Pi'erre 5, but I'm hoping they do, because if they do, then I'll feel like we have a really, really solid album. If not, I still feel like there are high points to this project that can, if other songs glue together, then I'll still really enjoy this. But yeah, with For You as a feature, or as a single, I was hoping him to just blast right out of here, like somehow outdo my expectations from the Life of Pi'erre 4 and the Deluxe, and I'm not sure that it'll do that. So we'll end here quickly. If you were to rank what came out for T-Lot 4, T-Lot 4 Deluxe, separate those two in your mind, and T-Lot 5, how would you do that? I think I know what Kyle's going to say. I'll go ahead and say I'm going to go 4-5 Deluxe.
Wow.
Deluxe kind of
surprising to me.
Also has high points, but it didn't have enough to make the entire album to me like super re-listenable like the first one, or like 4 was. So and I feel like 5 has a little bit more potential in that way, but I might be wrong.
Trent, you want to go next?
I would probably go, as of right now, I'd probably go 4 Deluxe 5. Yeah.
This is so tough for me, because I actually tried to split these two up last year, and I just came to the decision that the Deluxe, like start to finish with all however many, like 22, 23 tracks, I just decided that was a 10 out of 10, and I'm not going to break them up, and I'm not going to do anything with them.
Not
so
mad
now
at
that I
that.
got split them up, it's tough. I think I'm going to go 4 Deluxe 5. I'll stick with Pax on that. But I could really flip the Deluxe to the top spot pretty easily. I think it's more the just because 4 came first, and I formed that connection with that album first. It's hard to like move past that. But they're really like both top tier on the same level to me, with 5 being a little bit below.
Yeah. I feel like again, high expectations for this artist. We all really like this artist. So I think like a kind of, we're a little, I don't know, a little empty on it seems at the moment. Not to say that, at least speaking for myself, I guess, not to say that I thought this project was bad or a real letdown or nothing like that. I just think it's one of those projects that personally I had so much hype built up for that it's definitely going to take more than just a couple listens, 3 listens for me to really really enjoy it. I saw people on the internet saying the same thing. Actually, you gotta live with these projects a little bit. Let them ruminate. But yeah, I don't know. I won't speak for y'all. Is it a letdown from these projects, or is it just the third best out of these last 3 projects, and it's not too bad. Good album.